Hey Glass, just sitting out here on the front porch this evening. Been out working in the yard a little bit, but found another insect to share with y'all. This is one I'm sure y'all are all familiar with. Probably seen it around your house, hanging out around the eaves or on the porch or around fence posts, things like that. It's an eastern carpenter bee. And these guys are considered minor pests. They do cause a little structural damage, will cause make a hole in, superficially about the same diameter that they are, and they'll do that to construct a nest. And they nest solitary, so just usually one per chamber. But sometimes you can get females nesting close together. Couple interesting things about these guys: they are really good pollinators. In fact, some of our plants, like the passion flower vine, or the some people call them maypop, they're the obligate pollinators for those, so that plant has to have these guys. Also, one way you can tell them from bumblebees, because they actually kind of look like bumblebees, about the same size anyway. So the way you can tell them apart is that these guys have shiny abdomens. They don't have a whole lot of hair on their abdomen, whereas a bumblebee will have usually a lot of hair and often some like yellow and black striping, whereas these guys just have it's all black. But they do have a lot of hair on the pronotum, often yellow. Another thing that's kind of cool about them is that, and it's also the reason I'm holding it, is because you can tell the males from the females. And the males, right, don't have stings, because in Hymenoptera, the sting is a modified ovipositor or egg laying device, and of course males don't lay eggs, so they don't have stings. And the way you can tell the males from the female, and this one is a male, and you can see it has a yellow face, and so it can't sting me. Ow! Oh, just kidding. The males in these like to act really aggressive. So when they're hanging out around your porch or whatever, and they got a little territory to defend, they'll come up and get in your face and kind of buzz around and act big and bad, and they make a lot of noise when they fly, buzz really loudly, so they seem really aggressive and kind of scary. But if you look at them and you see it's got a yellow face, you don't have to be worried, because it's not going to sting you. He's just trying to bluff and scare you away. Anyway, that's I think all I got. It's an eastern carpenter bee, order Hymenoptera, and but these are a good native insect, and if you don't mind them making a few holes around your property, it's good to keep them around because they are good pollinators. Anyway, see you later.